It was pretty rough initially, but the players get stuck in. I was able to bring out a victory, but it was pretty rough initially.
All right. Any questions for Mr. Speid? Please indicate, and you may proceed. Let's go with Bryce first, and then over to MG.
Thanks. Good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon.
The team seemed a bit bereft of chances until introduction of players like Atkinson and Calvin. How is important is it that these players can create immediate impact coming off the bench?
Yeah, no, they are really starters, but sometimes you have to plan for the long term, medium term, and that was what that was all about. Other players needed to get an opportunity to play because we knew we could always draw on them if we ran into trouble.
Coach, despite the scoreline, your opponents were able to carve out a lot of chances, especially in the second half, although they were unlucky. Does that say anything, or does that raise any concerns about the team's defensive shape?
Yeah, but we recognize that if we played and play in the transition mode all the time, we also would be getting a lot of chances. And when we assessed the game, we thought if it even turned into a shootout, we would have come out on top. So that was the thinking behind stretch on both ends.
Coach, first off, ended 1-1. The defenders were finding it very, very difficult to deal with the striker, the number 30. What was the instruction to the defense in the second half?
Well, it wasn't the defense was the problem, really. We were allowing them to come out too easy. So in the second half, what we did was put a block right in front of them, 4 across the front of the field. That was able to slow down their attack in the second half.
Can you tell us a little bit about the performance from the captain tonight, Richard King?
Oh, he's brilliant. Play a true captain role. Maybe his last game for us too. But so I thought he was just brilliant defensively, and it's a good time for him to be like that because the national team coach was in the stands watching.
Secondly, busy doing Atkinson, not fully fit, but coming on in the second half, they put on a performance like that. Can you tell us a little bit more about his fitness and also the performance that he put in?
Well, he's recovering from an injury sustained in training about 3-4 weeks ago. He didn't play before today, but halftime I asked him how much he could give to me. He said, Coach, 35, 40. I said, okay. And that is why we made that change so early to bring him on the pitch. Busy is one of our most productive players.
You have a flurry of attackers, quite a lot of attackers, Stein, Calvin. How you plan to go about the content of the season in managing all these attackers? And everyone wants game time.
Yeah, that's true, but it's a good problem to have, so I'm not worried.
Regarding for Cavalier?
Oh, this is most valuable because just before the game we were not leading anymore because Mount Pleasant also had 3 points. To watch the games played, because points on the board is points earned. So it was very important that we got these 3 points and go back to the top of the table. Because this zone, it will not be decided until the last game.